Welcome, I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjutsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Everything that I share and say and do is for a reason. If there sounds like a contradiction, there isn't. Investigate further. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your comments. Blessings and love to you all. Now, I received a comment from Mike A4371. Kenneth, where did you get that Jacob star symbol? Okay, I'm going to use this time to give as much detail as I can in how I received this symbol. Now, before I begin, I don't put myself above anyone or below anyone. I am very humble and grateful to have received this knowledge and symbols from Spirit. Okay, this star is very important for the times that we find ourselves in. Hopefully by the end of the video, you'll see why. Now, symbols are very powerful. Symbology lists the veils. Thoth tells us that symbols, words, numbers are a frequency, a vibration within themselves. Over the years, through my awakening, Father got me to tattoo on my body, and I'm covered with sacred geometry, words, and sacred numbers, etc. And I'm very grateful. Now, I shared with you in my previous video this star. We are connected to this star. I'm going to reveal to you in this video where I got it from, okay, properly. The star out of Jacob. We are star born, as told us by Thoth. It's actually in the Bible, if you pay attention and present. We are of the light. We are that light. And we are destined for the high spheres. When I share these images and symbols with you, it gives us an idea of what's going on with the framework of the spirit man in us and what's going on in the invisible with the times that we find ourselves in. So here is the star. Okay. Now, I'm aware this is multidimensional. It's to do with the framework of the spirit man in us. There's also another layer. Because I get this language, it's part of the new heaven and earth, a new cubic reality that's in the future, also termed as a mothership, okay? Another realm to dwell in, where it is of light, where righteousness dwells. No more curse, wolf, hunter, or lame bull. This is also the star of the Lord, okay? Denoting to us of the wonderful new heaven and earth future coming down to us, and us being bridged, ushered into the land of the living. The pools coming out the deep. Okay. Yes, it's this star. Believe it or not. And so I'm going to reveal to you how I received this star. And it's for us, from Spirit, not from me. I am very humble and grateful to witness us receiving this star. So last year, after going through certain processes, I received a symbol. It was like a rite of passage or a completion of a particular process. And like I mentioned, Father was getting me to literally put them on my body, tattoo them on me. And there is a reason for that, which I've mentioned in the channel. We don't need to go into that. I'm going to focus on how I received this star. I was sat down one day, and again through synchronicities, this thumbnail popped up, and there was this individual talking about the Da Vinci Codex and this drawing of the pyramid. Here is, it's not a good image of it, I do apologise, but this is a drawing from Da Vinci Codex. He had some like sacred geometry flowers, only half were drawn, but he had the pyramid, okay, drawn on the top of the page. Now, Father, working upon my mind, was getting me to pay attention and quickly snapshot it, get it down, in which I did. Here is a closer look at the image from the Da Vinci Codex. All right. So what I did is I went back over the lines. Okay. I went over the lines. And I was looking at it thinking, okay, it is of the Egyptian pyramid. Father, working upon my mind, duplicate it, and turn it upside down. Of course, if you look at the Codex from Da Vinci, he's only drawing half the flowers. I didn't get that at the time. It was Father working upon my mind was like, duplicate it, turn it upside down and add it, in which I did. So from that one symbol, I get two from duplicating it, and I turned it around and I locked it together, two symbols into one, and we get the star of the star. Okay, there's two rings, and I thought that was it. That was from the Da Vinci Codex, and I thought, wow, that's amazing. I knew I had something special from Father. Then Doris Cannon pops up. This isn't the video I got it from, but I just want to show you Doris Cannon, right? Doris Cannon. Doris Cannon was playing in the background, and I heard her mention, because I don't really listen to a lot of Doris Cannon, but again, synchronicities, Doris Cannon come up with the next video. She mentioned of a secret symbol at the pyramids, and I was like, oh, I love symbology. And I spent hours watching people's tours inside the Egyptian pyramid to see if there was any symbols on the wall. I couldn't find any. For a while, I was looking for this symbol. Now, Doris Cannon said, you need a symbol to receive a symbol. There'd be one individual in the future, in the times that we are in, who would find this symbol. And I thought, this is interesting. I love symbology. I love symbols. I've got to find this symbol. She said, everyone will walk past it. Now, I thought she was talking about the individuals inside the pyramid. So for a while, I was looking at the walls inside the pyramid and found nothing. But then another video came up and I found it. It was on, no wonder Doris Cannon said everyone will walk past it. It was at the entrance. Here. This was the symbol. Okay. And I researched it. Many have tried to translate it, but never come up with a definitive answer to it. Here it is again. All right. I drew this on my whiteboard in the sitting room. I knew this was the symbol Doris Cannon was mentioning. She said we're going to need it for the times that we find ourselves in. I knew I have received a symbol. Now, we get this key in the Bible. You must put precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. And I tried all sorts with this symbol. Okay. Putting one symbol upon the other, and I was not making any sense of it. It was like, what am I doing wrong? There's something about this symbol. I'm doing push-ups in the afternoon, looking at that symbol on the whiteboard. And I'm thinking, okay, that's got to be connected to something. Doris Cannon said, you needed a symbol to receive a symbol. Spirit upon my mind. Straight away, I could hear that sort of voice. You got a symbol. I was like, no, not the star. I remembered my star from the Da Vinci Codex with the two circles. I added them symbols in the star and we get this. That's where the star come from. It all fitted in perfectly. I knew I received the complete star, to my surprise, from Spirit. And I've stuck it on all my thumbnails because there is something very unique and important about this star, as mentioned by Doris Cannon. When Thoth tells us that sacred geometry, numbers and words are frequency vibration within themselves, I knew this was unique and it was for us, for the times that we find ourselves in. Now, what's crazy is, this morning I get up, and the first image that came to mind was this. This is what Father was showing me. That's why I did the video. Because we are a part of this, should we say, starship. This star. We are the star born. The light beings. And now we're a part of this higher octave that's been overlaid, the capstone, that's with the invisible, with spirit, where we are separated from this age and world as it's about to pass away for us. And so I shared with you these symbols and images to denote what's going on with us and with the framework of the spirit man in us. Then, as I mentioned in my earlier videos, with the star map I received from Father, with Ceres, Orion, Taurus and Pleiades, and the 3 secret suns, which is the sun, moon and Venus, fitted in the star perfectly. And I stuck it over the eclipse to prevent us falling in sleep, consciousness. And so this is for those who are sealed in a book of life, who belong to Father, who are waking up, coming into sentient wakefulness, being, which is to do with the Christ, the forming of the word in us. And I've mentioned recently, from receiving the imagery from Father, this connection with this star and the new heaven and earth coming. And we've been in the capstone, also connected with the cornerstone, where this star comes down, overlaid with us during this time, and it's about to depart, the great separation. And we will find a mystical supernatural transformation with our lives, where we are taken over the threshold into a new timeline, where we move forward in the future and everything comes alive. There is a flip, a mystical supernatural transformation that will occur with our lives. We are the living amongst the dead. We prayed for our friends and family, and I've had to keep quiet in everything that I've received. They just wouldn't believe it. But there is a promise that they will too be brought into life. This is all to benefit us. We cannot prevent those who are sleeping, but at the last day, they will be caught up with us into the higher octaves, into a wonderful future. The pool's coming out the deep. So that's where the star comes from. As I mentioned in my previous video, as mentioned in the Bible, this base pyramid is to do with the abyss. We were separated from society and moved into the capstone, okay, with the invisible. And this higher octave, this pyramid, overlaid this, all right, to do with the 13th pillar, to do with the 13th secret sign, marking the end, which marks the beginning, the new heaven and earth that comes down to us. We've been abiding with the Father. When I got up this morning, I got the image from Father. It was my star. It was our star. The mothership, okay, in spirit. That which is in the invisible, the high octave that was overlaid with those who are ready to ascend into higher octaves, the high spheres mentioned in the secret mysteries of Osiris, mentioned in the Bible, Enoch, and the Apocrypha. Okay, so I think I've got everything across. Wait, I've got something to share with you. Not got everything quite across yet. So we've been here, right, in the capstone. We're fully going to be merged into that star from this. There is a celestial vent, an activation of a portal. This is an airlock. It opens, we are thrown out into the star, into the new future, and it closes again. Then it separates. I just paused that on 1444. Then it separates and the star shoots off, and that's the old heaven and earth passing away. That's the message that Father has given me to get across to you. I'm Kenneth Andre, Tenjitsu Master and Mystic Messenger. Love you guys. Have a good day. Keep encouraged. This is the good news. We're going forward to our blessed hope, a wonderful future that will prosper you. There's going to be restoration, healing, and the desires of the heart erected all around you, as promised by the word of God. It's all true. Okay. Have a great day. Love you guys.